Good morning, here we are at it again already. It's only been a couple of days and we're back at it. Because the weather and the wheel and everything's fine. Everything's pretty good. Pretty good in my world anyway. Hope it is in yours. Still just getting to grips with the flow pads. I've still got them on the V11. We're still riding the V11 for now, but you know, I do have an update. The V13 is on the water. It's in Australian waters, you know, but it's just not arrived here yet. So I'm just holding my breath. A couple more weeks, we think. You know, it's still got customs to go through. And yeah, that's got us, you know, a bit of a delay, so it is what it is. We're just waiting like eager kids at Christmas for a big new toy. And I'm seeing, you know, other people in our country land the wheel, you know, as the boat docks around the country. Other people are receiving their wheels, and you know, there's some others in our country now, so it's really exciting to see that they're actually a thing and they're actually doing okay in our weather and in our climate here. I'm not jealous, a little bit jealous. I think anybody with a new wheel, other people are envious, aren't they? And that's part of owning something new. It's having that gloat. Little basketball courts are always a nice place to just practice your slow stuff. I still can't really go backwards. Still scared to try. But every now and then I give it a shot and I'm getting better, I guess. You know, that transition into forwards and back. It's when I've got the camera, you know, worried about breaking my gear. Oh, speaking of gear, what have we got today? Got the TSG Pass wrist guards. I've got Kevlar gloves. They're by a company called Gain. Don't know much about them. I got them on sale, but they're great. Great gloves. Converse, just some casual clothes. Using the Insta360 One X2 camera. That's without a lens guard today. I've got the LEATT Z-frame knee brace, and the velcro is starting to go. So I guess after about a year using them full on all the time, my velcro has kind of chucked it in. I was looking, I think I'll be able to make amend of that. I might do a video of my attempt. I really just need to remove the velcro that's there already and re-stitch some better quality. So that's one area. For the price point of these, I kind of guess I would have expected them to hold up. Okay, we'll just use the handle. That's what that's for. So just bounce it down, and I don't know, I like to not let it get away from me, so I just do one step at a time. You can sort of see if you bounce it, it starts spinning and did a little skid back there. So, and the other way, you know, you just pop your handle down. Hear that noise is when you're picking up the handle, and that's just disengaged the mechanism, and you can just roll it down there then. So I've just got to run around again today, a few errands in the city. So we're going to make our way in there. It's a Friday, so happy Friday to you all. But my wheel's feeling good. I'm feeling good, feeling alive and just enjoying the vibes. So come again, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm waiting on a message. I've got to meet someone. And so I'm just waiting around today. Just waiting for something to happen. And seeing what we can get up to as well. I'm just choosing a different direction today, see what happens as we get in around the people, and keeping it slow again as we roll along the paths. This is Brisbane, Australia. Yeah, cool. Alright, hope you can enjoy some, got some time, sit back with the coffee and just enjoy my little roll around today as we head on into the busy city. And off we go. Truck up ahead that's reversing, you know, he probably can't see me. And these are the things, you just keep your eyes open. It's the best way to avoid an incident, is just to notice that it's coming and avoid it. of rickety, but it's because these shoes, they got a massive sole on them. Hey, just trying to look for a gap to get across the road. It's really busy, these streets around here, so you just take your time. I mean, I do. I've noticed that my little rubber flap has come off at the back of my charge port cover for the INMOTION V13. It's got just a little rubber tab that holds it on, and it flops around, and it works really well for me. And I think when I was putting it in the car one day, it just got caught and ripped off because it is just rubber. So if you stretch it too much, it snaps, just like us all, isn't it? And unfortunately, I didn't notice, and it's bounced out. I used to just wedge it in between these side plates, and it's been holding up there while I charge it. And then I must have forgotten to put it back on and gone for a roll, and it's just fallen off. So my charge ports are uncovered now, which is a little bit worrying. If you've got weather, you really want to make sure it's not just for weather. You've got dust and all of the stuff that can bounce up off the footpath, and if you're rolling in the trails, all of that gunk can get up into your ports. And you just don't want that. You want to keep that area clean first of all, but also for, you know, your safety. You don't want water getting up into the electrical system. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to cover that. I might just look at getting some more of that yoga board.
Recording.
Okay, I saw a man about a thing, and now I'm good to go. It's playtime. It's the weekend and it's playtime.
Cancelled.
Well, weekend's cancelled? No, I think I accidentally hit speed dial. Sometimes I hit the wrong button on my headset and it starts to call someone. I don't even know who I've got set up on speed dial. And I quickly panic and hit every button I can. And that's what's cancelled. Not calling anybody because it's my free time right now. And it's heading into the weekend. It's a beautiful cloudy day. That's just lowered the temperature a little bit. We're in the city. We've got some time to play. So let's go see what we can get up to today. It's a lot of A's. Eh? And we're off. That's what it's like on a wheel sometimes. Last time I came this way I had fun in here. Let's go in here again. So I haven't really called my shop. I haven't called anyone. I haven't spoken to anybody. I haven't been a part of any group rides. I haven't had time with the forums. I've been a really good dad. So I'm just spending a lot more time doing dad stuff, which has kept me out of the wheel loop. I guess for me, I am just waiting for this V13 to turn up and then waiting for me to find out stuff about it. I can see that some people have had issues with the axle bolts and that's going to be addressed. That's a bit of a concern. You know, you want the things to be addressed if there's people having the problems. But INMOTION, as far as I know, and as far as this wheel, and you know, it's been good for me. So I'm going to make my way home. There's not a great deal to this. I wanted to quickly talk about my LEATT knee braces. Somebody asked. They've held up really well for me. They fit well. You've got some extra padding that you can actually insert, because I guess my knees kind of float a little bit inside that cavity here, and I guess that's good for me. I don't really want to be straight up against the hard plastic if I took a fall. So that bit of room I think might just give a bit of cushion space and make it a little bit easier if you did take a fall. I keep them done up really tight, and for me it's become quite an easy thing to do. you know, I don't worry about doing them up. It doesn't take me long at all, and I just pop them on without really thinking about it. That's held up well. The Velcro hasn't held up well. I was always at the start a little bit dubious about the straps. They don't seem, you know, the most heavyweight kind of elastic, but then the Velcro actually hasn't held up well at all. So before you do the stairs, before you bonk the curbs, keep your tyre pumped up, you know, to the higher tyre pressures. I had this to 40 psi all the time because I want that room to be able to hit a set of stairs if I come up to them. I never know where I'm going, so I just get caught in situations, and I think for me, having that extra room to be able to jump off, bonk off, roll down, all those things, just makes it a little bit more flexible. You know, I really lost a little bit of weight while I'm doing this wheel thing. You go back to the start of my videos, unfortunately I made myself the other night, and I'm really sorry about most of them. The music is just atrocious. Yeah, and actually no, all of it was quite atrocious, but I had to start somewhere, so thank you for putting up with that. And if you ever need a laugh, just go back and have a look. But, you know, I guess I can really mention it has helped me lose some weight. It has helped me get out and about. You see me in the heat, in this weather, you know, any activity is going to lose a few pies off the stomach, so I'm really enjoying having a reason to get out, having a reason to explore, having a reason to make some fun and make me smile, try to think of content. It is hard, you know, I've only had this one wheel, you know, with some ups and downs along the way, and I think I was considering my channel and, you know, other channels, and probably what some of you may have been thinking this channel might have been, and realizing what it's not. And I guess I'm realizing what it's not. You know, when I started it, I kind of thought that I might get some access to some wheels and be able to test a bit more equipment. But I guess, you know, even part of my just teething period was it wasn't really the best content, and I didn't really know how to edit, or didn't have access to music or anything like that. So as I've slowly built that up, I think just starting to get a little better, maybe sometimes, if I have the time. And, you know, because of that, I guess I've realized also I have to be as inventive as I can with this one wheel, and try to think of ways to keep you interested and keep it entertaining even when you're not interested. So it's just another reason why this is such a cool wheel. It's helped me do this whole thing, helped me stay fit, helped me get my health back on track. You know, I was having a few dodgy moments, as we do, us men sometimes especially. So this is all getting me back in the right direction. And, you know, I'm just sharing that love for this one wheel, but also realise, who am I to review a wheel and give you information and say, oh, this wheel's got 100 volts and it's a sick thing and it's got torque, goes up an incline big and has a wheel that's this dimension compared to this, etc. I'm just taking my time. Most people don't even realise I'm here. And yeah, I realised, like, I'm not a wrong way, I'm not Sean, I'm not, even some of the guys here in Australia have definitely been riding a lot longer than me. They know what they're doing, they know a lot more, they, you know, are electricians, or in some way they're sort of caught up into the industry, and they just seem smarter people in general, just basically better overall humans than me. So I'm really no one. I mean, would you trust anything I said if I was, you know, and even your friend? I wouldn't. Like, it's hard. Just coming past. Oh, thanks so much. Sorry. Yeah, would you trust anything that I said? There's not a chance you'd trust anything I said. I say things like 652 degrees Celsius. That's not even a real measurement. In fact, it is. Quite often been known to just make things up to try to get friends. and it's what I do here. Try to make myself sound a lot better than I actually am. Can't even put my foot on the pedal sometimes. I'm gonna go. Sick of waiting around for people today. How you going, scooter bro? Didn't give a shit. Thought someone had lost a hand, but it's just a glove. And yeah, I'm no one to review anything yet, but what I hope to do is become someone who can. I talk to other brands, I talk to things, I talk to people in the background of all of this, and sometimes I'm actually trying to take myself a bit more seriously lately. And hopefully they'll start to take me a bit more seriously, and we can get into bed together and make some beautiful, don't know what you would make. Don't know if you'd want to breed me. Just hit my channel, subscribe, like, do all of that stuff. That'd be fantastic, because I'm really desperate to get 1,000 subscribers, and that makes me feel like a more adequate person, and I could show people that I do have friends, really actually do. I don't even know if you call our subscribers friends. Are you my friends? I've got you here. I locked you all into a special little part of my heart, but you can do with me what you wish, and I'm sure you do. Anyway, I'll say bye, because this always runs out about now, and I bet it cuts out now. No, it didn't. Thanks heaps. Look, a couple of weeks, hang in there please. I know these uploads are getting a little bit tedious, a bit formulaic. It's the same old thing, isn't it? Just a guy on a wheel talking about shit. But it's good shit, and it's a good reel, and I'm trying to make it as fun for you all, offer you some nice scenery as we float along. And it is a nice day. It's a good day to put some music on, jump on a wheel and go for a roll. So let's do that. I'll see you next time for another video. Bye for now.
Forward and back.